Seth, look, I know you're getting ready for the title match, so I won't keep you, but I wanted to say this to you so you heard it directly from me. I invited CM Punk to be here next week. And I intend to sign him to an exclusive Raw contract. Just wanted to give you
No. Zip it. I don't give a damn, all right? You do what you gotta do. But when he shows the world his true colors, and when this blows up in your face, you do me a favor, all right? You stay out of my way when I do what I gotta do. Deal?
Fair enough.
Good, because what I gotta do right now is get ready for main event Jey Uso. I gotta get ready to defend my World Heavyweight Championship against one of the best in the world. We talked about it last week. Jey Uso earned this. Jey Uso earned this title match. We good?
We are good.
Hey, Seth, man, appreciate the respect and the kind words, right? But it took me almost 15 years to get this opportunity, Oos. And it's my night. And I'm telling you right now, Oos, you looking at the new heavyweight champion tonight. You feel me, Seth? You feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm gonna stomp your face into the mat the first chance I get.
That's cool. Because I feel like I'm going to kick your face off the first chance I get.
And this is about as friendly as we gonna be.
And I guess it is, Oos. It's my night, Oos. It's my night, Oos. Yeah!
Cleveland, Ohio. CM Punk. Welcome to Monday Night Rollins. I hope you know how incredibly fortunate you are to even be standing in this ring right now. But could you just do me just one little favor, just one thing, please? Don't you dare call this place your home. You abandoned this place 10 years ago. Not only did you abandon it, but you actively tried to tear it down. You spent 10 years slandering me, slandering every single person back in that locker room, and then you want to walk back in here and call this place your home? This is not your home. This is my home. I've been here. Everybody in the back, those are my brothers and sisters. Everybody here, everybody watching at home, that is my family, and this is our home. And I will do everything within my power to protect it from people like you. Let me make one thing perfectly clear. I don't want there to be any confusion. I know I'm a bit worked up. I want everybody to understand I'm going to say it plainly with every fiber in my being. I hate you. But if you're going to be a part of WWE again, then I want you on Monday Night Raw. Because the truth always comes out, pal. The truth always comes out. I know, you know, everybody else knows. This is your last chance. And so, one of two things is gonna happen. Either you're gonna expose yourself, you're gonna self-destruct like you always do, and I'll be the first person in the back to slam the door shut on your legacy. Or if by some miracle you have changed, and you've got any gas left in this old tank, maybe one day you'll be lucky enough to stand across the ring from me in a World Heavyweight Championship match, and then I will expose you for the fraud that you are. I will show you that there are levels to this. I will wrestle circles around you, and I will let you understand in real time what it means to be the best in the world.
Are you done? That's your one pass, to stand here and speak to me disrespectfully without me coming after you. I have never asked for anything to be handed to me, and I've always done things stubbornly the hard way, and I'm here to do that. Adam Pearce, where you at? We're making things official. We might as well make it official. CM Punk is entering the Royal Rumble. And when CM Punk wins, maybe, Seth, it's you he's coming after.
CM Punk is now part of the Monday Night Raw roster. He is exclusive to Monday nights, which leads to intriguing matchups, perhaps, of what we just saw. But how about the passion, the emotion of our World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins? We are in for a hell of a ride.
Punk exclusively on Monday Night Raw. The people are pumped up. I'm pumped up. A locker room, maybe not so much, but we can perhaps worry about that down the line, Michael.
A lot of people talk about me. It seems there's a lot of people that even if they hate me, most of them love me, they certainly need me and they need to talk about me. Pat McAfee.
Whoa.
Pat McAfee.
Whoa.
Got yourself a little program, I understand. I apologize. I'm not a daily listener. I listen to the experience in the drive-thru, but you had a guest on your show.
Understandable.
By the name of Roman Reigns. And I sit back and I wonder, why does a guy like Roman Reigns need to bring little old one-armed CM Punk up? He's earned that right, and I respect him for it. But I have a feeling that me coming back and climbing back up the mountain and on Roman's way back down the mountain, we're gonna see each other pretty soon. Whoa. Another guy that likes to talk about me is Seth Rollins. Me and Seth, we go way back. We don't see eye to eye, mostly because he wears high heels now, and he's somehow magically taller than me. That's a story for another time. But LOLing that I hurt my arm paying the price being a professional wrestler since I was 15 years old, maybe he's earned that right. I don't know. Coming from somebody with 2 bad knees, that's kind of funny. Somebody who hasn't talked about me, hasn't said a word. The Rock. And I'd like to think that's because 10 years ago, he remembers coming face to face with the Second City Saint and realizing that his arms were just too short to box with God. And then there's Drew McIntyre. I haven't said a word. I've been tight-lipped. That's because I don't perpetually, terminally live on the internet. I handle my business live and in living color. When you got a problem in Chicago, you handle it face-to-face like a man.
Oh boy.
Well, here we go.
Turn off this stupid song. Turn the stupid song off. Nobody wants to listen to that. I ain't medically clear, but I'm not looking to have a wrestling match. Why don't you get your bitch ass in here?
I would love to get to that ring right now and beat your arse, but Punk, don't you remember what happened last time we were in the ring together? I stomped that stupid little arm of yours because you deserved it, and I told you I prayed for this, and it happened.
Hey, are you a Scottish psychopath in a kilt? Or are you an internet troll in a skirt? Let's find out.
This is 2024. You want to get canceled for talk like that? No. Tonight's perfect. I couldn't have prayed for this. You're in the ring injured, Punk. We're less than 2 weeks to Mania. We're in Chicago. Drew McIntyre is in the world title match. This is divine intervention. That's what this is.
Wrestling gods.
Oh man, I just realized I'm wearing this shirt. What bad manners. You know, on the back it says #1 in the checklist, injure CM
Drew
Punk.
McIntyre, I ain't never had to put another man's name on a t-shirt to sell it.
Well, we got another shirt. 2-shirt gimmick.
Struggled to get out of that thing with my biceps, something you've probably never had an issue with. You want to know the most ironic thing about you, Punk? The straight edge thing.
What the?
You never drink, you never do drugs, yet you spend all your time in rehab. Now I can see in your eyes, you don't like me too much and you think I hate you like Seth Rollins. And maybe at one time I hated you, and maybe there's issues that need resolved, but no, as of right now, I don't hate you, Punk. You complete me.
Man, just boo this man.
No, hear me out.
Yeah, you tell him who you paid to see.
Hear me out. When I'm in the gym and I can't get that last rep and I'm using weights you couldn't even have imagined in your prime, I think about you and the weight goes up. I'm in Elimination Chamber, first man in, 30 minutes in, burst eardrum, equilibrium off, can't possibly win that thing. I think about CM Punk and I get the job done. You're my muse, man.
I can't hear a word you're saying. Why don't you come into this ring and speak into my good ear? Come on, you coward!
I would love to get in that ring, but I know what the people of Chicago are like. You probably have a weapon in there, and you'll try and take me out before WrestleMania.
What the hell?
I don't have any idea.
What's my?
Yeah, do not shoot up my kilt, you perv. Listen, Punk, please. I know you want to be at WrestleMania bad. Real bad. You don't have to sneak in. I want you there. I want you to have a front row seat at WrestleMania because you honestly believe you should be in my position, but you shouldn't, and everybody's finally starting to realize what I've known all along, that Drew McIntyre has always been the chosen one.
Chosen one? Who chose you? Who? What was his name? Huh? You got the balls to say you're the chosen one? Tell me what paragon of good virtue chose you. It wasn't the people in Chicago. Wasn't the people in San Antonio when we went off the air on Monday Night Raw and they were saying, CM Punk. CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk,
Punk, please, keep going. Get it in while you can, because you're going to be out for months still. This is your moment. This is exciting. I feel like a fan sitting here. But anyway, if you want to be part of the show, maybe, since I'm on the commentary desk of it, an idea, I want you to have a front row seat. You're only good at talking, running that mouth of yours, so why don't you maybe be the guest commentator for the world title match and have to watch Drew McIntyre finally have his moment and raise that World Heavyweight Championship with live fans in a stadium.
Oh. I like that, Cole.
Surprised that hypocrite McIntyre was scared to get in the ring.
You need to watch your mouth. That kilted man is within earshot of you. And now Seth freaking Rollins is joining the conversation.
Well, Rollins and McIntyre face off for the World Heavyweight Championship WrestleMania Sunday.
Look at that stare down there. A couple Hall of Famers.
No love lost between those two either.
Drew McIntyre said, maybe.
It's Drew.
Huh? I thought. Historically a good singing city.
What the hell? God! Holy cow! Holy shit! It's CM Punk! CM Punk is here! Punk is here! Punk is here! CM Punk! Punk has beat the hell out of McIntyre! Punk's returning the favor! This is a receipt from Chicago! Punk in a steel chair is destroying disqualifications in a triple threat match. CM Punk.
I don't even know where the hell Punk came from.
Punk has laid waste to McIntyre. Folks, we still have a world championship going on. It's a triple threat. CM Punk has destroyed McIntyre. Look at that chair.
What is Punk doing with the World Heavyweight Championship?
Well, you can't stop the guy. There's no disqualifications. Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre. Phil, what the hell are you doing, Phil? What are you doing? Oh my God, Priest is back on his feet. Damian Priest with a South of Heaven choke slam. By God, CM Punk has screwed Drew McIntyre again.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, El Campeón, Damian Priest!
Well, they say learn about his fair play, Cole.
Listen, Corey, Priest wins, he's still the champ. He's got Gunther at SummerSlam. Seth Rollins is collateral damage in all this because he doesn't get another title shot as Priest is champ because of CM Punk, who's on our announce table applauding the fact that he screwed McIntyre again.
Well, again, the last time we saw Punk was in his home city of Chicago, getting the holy hell beat out of him by McIntyre. Turnabout is fair play. This is beyond bad blood. It doesn't get any worse. CM Punk from out of nowhere turns the tides, screws McIntyre, and as you mentioned, screws Rollins too.
Well, listen, I mean, I get it. Punk was almost had his career ended by that maniac McIntyre, and tonight Punk gets his revenge. And the South of Heaven choke slam. Damian Priest is still the champion. It's not the way he wanted to win it, Corey, but at this point, who the hell cares?
At the end of the day, you know what they say, by hook or by crook, and still, both World Heavyweight Champion and leader of the Judgment Day. My God, the Second City spoiler strikes again.
There's no Second City saint. For Drew McIntyre, he's been the Second City devil. And now,
I think reality is just sinking in for the architect.
Well, and
Rollins sees.
And Corey, I mentioned it, the collateral damage by Seth Rollins. We saw Rollins' reaction to the return of Punk at Survivor Series. And
Not now.
And Corey, who longtime friends with Seth Rollins, making sure that Seth doesn't do anything out of control here tonight. But again, Punk cost Rollins the championship tonight too. Punk made sure now that Rollins doesn't get another shot at the title as long as Priest is champion. CM Punk has affected the entire future of WWE here tonight. And with the typical CM Punk, who me, has turned the WWE upside down.
That's good. So let me get this straight. Now you want to sit on the sidelines. Come on, Mr. Center of Attention. I know you love the spotlight. Come on into the ring. Or are you afraid I'm going to kick your ass?
He's out. No. He said he's gonna kick your ass.
I don't think he used the word chicken.
No, yeah. It is hard to hear in here. Honor was loud.
I'm not sure everybody here in attendance remembers the last time you and I were face to face in a ring. I'm sure you do, because it was probably a tremendous thrill for you. But I warned you that that time was the only time I was going to let you speak disrespectfully to me. So please, Seth, watch what you say.
Me disrespect the best in the world? No, I wouldn't dare. No, Punk, I'm just out here. I'm out here because I really think you could help me understand. You know, you're talking actions have consequences. I'm trying to understand why that applies to everyone in your life except you. Because, look, I understand a lot of what happened on Saturday. Look, the official made a mistake. That happens in all sports. Drew McIntyre cashed in his Money in the Bank contract. He's got every right to do that. So I understand both of those things. What I can't understand, what I can't wrap around my head, is why you decided to do the one thing I told you not to do when you showed back up here. Why did you stick your nose in my business?
Your business?
That's right. World title is my business.
Well, let me explain it to you, since you came out here for clarity. I didn't stick my nose in your business. I was handling my business.
Oh, right, of course.
All right? This is personal with me. I would like to think that maybe being a husband and a daddy to Rue, you would understand. Yeah. Doesn't feel good, does it? And I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. There's a man running around with a bracelet with my wife and my dog's name on it, all right? Might not mean anything to you. It might be 15-cent retail, but it's the intent, and I'm gonna get my pound of flesh. But, all right, I see it, and I hear the people. And look, I have no quarrel with you, all right? Me coming out is personal. I was handling my business. If I somehow screwed things up for you, if you can't be world champion or whatever your little pipe dream is, listen, yeah, pipe dream, I'm trying to apologize to you. Pay attention. All right? Legitimately.
Spit it out. I know apologizing's not your forte.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to screw anything up for you. I'm a little snowblind with rage right now. I have a singular focus. I understand you do too, and I screwed that up, and I'm sorry. But because it's you, I can't really be that sorry, can I?
Oh, jeez.
Just had to.
I thought it was real.
You always have an excuse, don't you? You think
I always have an answer.
an answer, right? You always got something. I think they got a term for that. It's called gaslighting. You probably never, ever in your life sincerely apologize for anything, because nothing's ever your fault, is it? You're so smart. You got it all figured out. You're sly. You're crafty. You're the king of propaganda. But man, you got to be the dumbest smart dude I've ever met in my entire life. No, you got most of it figured out, except for the one thing that would actually make you the hero that you think you are. You haven't figured out that the world does not revolve around CM Punk. So look, you can be a selfish bastard anywhere else. You can burn bridges anywhere else. I'll kind of let it slide because I'm above you. And I'm not just talking about the heels. I was willing to let that selfishness slide until Saturday. Because if it wasn't for you, I would be standing here right now, world heavyweight champion. And for the time being, I'm out of cracks at that title. It's not just a pipe dream. Maybe for you, but it's not for me. For me, being world heavyweight champion is the most important thing in this business. You took that from me, so it's my turn to take from you. You want to get your pound of flesh from Drew McIntyre so badly that you don't care about collateral damage? Well, guess what? That's not going to happen on my watch. I could take a cheap shot at you right here, right now, but I know your fragile little body isn't 100%. But I promise you this, when you are cleared, you will not even be able to say the name Drew McIntyre before I snap your arm and put you back on the shelf. Actions have consequences.
Drew McIntyre is officially reinstated. CM Punk is officially medically cleared. So it is official. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam. But listen up, Punk, listen. What he's also not telling you, I'm making it clear to everybody here tonight, if either one of you so much as lay a finger on one another, the match is off, and whoever throws the first punch is suspended indefinitely. I'm serious, because the chaos has to stop. It's either these two, it's Gunther, it's Priest. I got a problem. I got a big problem. I got a big referee problem.
What did he just say? Seth Rollins, the man who has an issue with not only McIntyre, but also with CM Punk.
Adam Pearce grinning like the butcher's dog. Shout out Dumpy. Why is he so happy?
Punk trying to figure out what's going on as well. I mean, I really don't want to speculate, Pat.
Pearce said something.
Oh yeah, Green Bay, we had ourselves a problem, didn't we? You see, Drew hates Punk, Punk hates Drew, and you two morons, all the chaos that you've caused over the last year has scared away anybody from getting in between you. But I'm not a problem guy, Green Bay. I'm a solution guy. And I think I've got a little solution. You see, I know a guy who thrives on chaos. And I know a guy that would love nothing more than to put the two of you in your places. He is a visionary. He is a revolutionary. And at SummerSlam, He is your special guest referee. He is Seth.
What a blockbuster tonight! Punk's been cleared. The match has been made. And a week from Saturday at SummerSlam, that man who can't stand Punk or McIntyre, Seth Rollins, is going to be the referee.
Drew McIntyre had some very combustible things to say about you. He's made it very clear that he never wanted you back in WWE. What did all this do to you, and could you believe that this was coming from Drew McIntyre?
I didn't see it coming from Drew, honestly. I've maybe not been surprised if it was coming from Seth, right? Drew was a guy that was wasted potential for years and years and years. And he's more mad at himself, and if I'm that totem that he needs to focus on to take it out on, you know, there's nothing I can do about that. What Drew thinks of me is really none of my business. But it's what he says and what he does to me that makes it my business, and he's made it terribly, terribly personal.
Some will say that you've become obsessed with this situation as well. I mean, it started at WrestleMania. You were on commentary with us, and Drew wins, holds the title for 5 minutes. You get involved. Priest cashes in. Priest wins the title.
Yeah.
You go on to screw Drew out of the World Championship a couple of other times, including in his homeland of Scotland. Why?
There's consequences and repercussions to things people do and say. I'm not the bad guy for returning fire. It's not being injured that's upsetting, but it's just the disrespect. The disrespect, the gloating. Drew prayed for me to get injured. It's a pretty rotten thing to do when I know himself has, you know, been fired from this company, has been sidelined with injuries. I don't wish injury on any professional athlete. I think it's a pretty low thing to do, but Drew's dream was to be champion. My goal is to make sure Drew is not champion. Who's got gold around their waist right now? Not Drew. So who wins?
Let's talk about SummerSlam. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
You're finally going to get the match with Drew McIntyre. You've been physically cleared to compete, correct?
Yes.
Best you've ever felt?
Oh, I'll be honest. You talk about the gray in my beard. This arm, brand new, right? Everything else, you know. Athletes in their later years are like sports cars. Sometimes you blow a tire, you replace the tire. Sometimes, you know, you need a full engine overhaul. We're not there yet, but I'm cleared to compete. And my heart is the same as it ever was. So you know I'm coming to fight. I don't care about a pro wrestling match. I don't care about a referee. I don't care about a bell. I'm coming to get my pound of flesh.
Seth Rollins, one of your harshest critics.
Sure.
No love lost between you two. Is going to be the special guest referee
Yeah.
for this match. He doesn't like Drew either, which many believe makes Seth an unbiased official. What are your thoughts on Seth?
You don't believe. You're not one of those people.
No, I'm saying
Yeah,
some people would say that. But what are your thoughts on Seth being the official for your match?
If I told you I didn't care, that wouldn't be truthful. But I'm really doing all I can to focus on Drew. Because the fact is, I don't know if I can beat Drew, you know? I know I can get my hands on him, and I know I can hurt him. I've already done that. And that's my full intention. Seth is an unwelcome distraction. He saw Money in the Bank. He saw Glasgow. He saw all these things, and he saw me, referee shirt in Glasgow, screwing Drew. And he probably thought, oh, that's a good idea. I'm glad I thought of it. When the truth is, CM Punk thought of it, you know? So Seth is still just the jealous brat following in my footsteps. And when I beat Drew, Seth can be next in line.
When you walk into Cleveland Browns Stadium, it's going to be your first one-on-one match in a decade in WWE. What are you anticipating when you walk out to that aisleway in that huge football stadium to go into this match against the Scottish Warrior?
I'm not making a plan except to go straight at Drew. I'm acting like this is a fight in the streets. Having Seth there, great. If he wants to be a deciding factor in the outcome of this match, I'll deal with that when it happens. I'm seeing red in Cleveland, and I'm coming right for Drew.
Good luck. I'm looking forward to being out there to call it.
Luck's for losers, Michael. I'll see you out there. Thank you.
Thanks.
Punk looking for the GTS. Going to Slate, connects. Cover by Punk, but Rollins is out.
Seth.
At a count of 6, 7. Rollins back in. McIntyre kicked out. Punk had the match won.
Hey! You're about as good a referee as you are wrestling. 1, 2, 3. Are you messing with me? Huh? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? I don't care about your stupid Sabu pants. You listen to me. I told you, this is my ring, my rack, my rule, my company. You understand me? We don't need you here. We don't want you here. Not everything is about you. Not everything is about you. I covered you last month. I saved you from a chair shot. You understand? That's the problem. That's the problem. Focus on what you want to. Right there. For the pickings. You understand me? It's not always about you, asshole. It's not always.
Oh, no. He got Rollins on his shoulders. Going to sleep to Rollins. From CM Punk to the special guest referee.
It ain't always about me, but it's never about you.
And Punk now turns his attention to McIntyre, who delivers a low blow to CM Punk. Rollins, the officials out because of Punk. McIntyre with a Claymore to CM Punk. Crawls to the cover. McIntyre screaming for Rollins. Set into position. McIntyre with the win.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre!
I hate to say it. I know exactly where you're going to it, and I agree with you already.
CM Punk cost himself this match tonight.
There are no two ways about it. CM Punk was blind with rage, and Punk's emotions got the best of him.
And we thought Drew McIntyre was going to be the one.
And McIntyre has once again taken the bracelet from CM Punk and placed it around his wrist. CM Punk said that Seth Rollins was an unwelcome distraction in this match. And that unwelcome distraction cost CM Punk his return to a WWE ring. It cost him an opportunity to silence Drew McIntyre.
My summer of hate didn't start the way I predicted, but guess what? It's still summer. And I say, this packed house of beautiful people deserves less CM Punk talking and more CM Punk fighting. Round 2 I want Drew McIntyre because he said he was gonna put me in the ground and I'm still standing. There's still air in my lungs. There's still blood in my veins. And as long as that happens, son of...
Well, Mr. Official.
And someone else who doesn't like Punk.
Is here.
You're in a good mood. Well, so am I. Because after 10 long years, it is finally time for me to put you in the dirt! Come on, you want to let me in the ring or you want to get your ass kicked out here?
Hey, I'm not the one that dressed like a cowboy today, but I'll be your Huckleberry. Let's go.
Here we go, Punk and Rollins.
I invite all of you to come on this journey with me.
Now Wade, remember the Raw after the Hell in a Cell when Seth came out, when Punk was addressing the crowd, there was that little shoulder brush that seemed to have something to it. Here we are 2 days after Survivor Series War Games, and look who's here.
There have been burning issues between Seth freaking Rollins and CM Punk for many, many years. Let's not forget that Seth freaking Rollins refused his opportunity to be part of that War Games team. Refused in disgust, I might add. That spot taken by CM Punk ultimately. And these issues are just refusing to go away between these two.
Yeah, back then in early October, it was Seth who told Punk get well soon so he could retire him.
You know, I've been thinking a lot. I really should have knocked your ass out the same day you came back to WWE. And I regret that every single day for the past year. And over that year, a lot has gotten in the way. You got hurt. I had titles to defend. I had a bloodline to take down. And the last time I saw you, I was this close to taking my shot, but I had pity for you. You just come out of Hell in a Cell with Drew McIntyre, you were hanging on by a thread, and I had pity for you, and that was my mistake. After Saturday, seeing you stand there, triumphant next to Roman Reigns, it became very clear to me that it was time to rectify my mistakes. And as we stand here right now, there is nothing in my way, nothing in your way, no one holding us back. The only things between us are air and hatred, and I've got a feeling in my gut that tonight is the night I knock CM Punk on his ass.
You talk too much and you don't listen enough. I just came out here and I said I put all the personal stuff aside. I'm long past running races with people that I didn't even know I was running. All right? 6 months ago, you were a champ. You had something I wanted. Now you got nothing. I know where I'm going. I know what's in my future, and kid, you ain't it. You've been thinking about me for 6 months? I don't think about you at all. I got things to do in this business. So stay out of my business.
You talk too much, and you don't listen enough. This is my business.
This thing's boiling over as he said, time to rectify my mistakes.
Oh, it's on. Yes, Joe.
Here they go.
This
Sami
has
and
been
Jey into the ring.
Years in the making. Sami Zayn, Jey Uso trying to restore some order. But these are two massive egos they're trying to separate here.
Think of how heated it was through the summer events as well. Right up to that Raw after Hell in a Cell that Seth cited saying, I had pity for you then, but now it's time to rectify my mistake. Should have knocked you out as soon as you came back. And Jey Uso and Sami Zayn holding both men back.
Why agree with this audience. Let them fight.
CM Punk, thank you for sitting down. I appreciate the time.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
You know what I'm going to ask you, though, right?
If you ask me about the Blackhawks, we're going to fight.
No, I'm going to ask you about something much more relevant. This favor. It's all anyone's talking about. Can you tell us anything about it?
No, I don't think that's the right time to talk about that. I think it's a personal thing. You know, me and Paul go back many, many, many years, so it's between me and Paul.
All right, fair enough. If we can't talk about the favor, let's talk about Seth Rollins. I mean, you said last week you don't think about him at all, but he's made it pretty clear he has his sights set on you, and he's willing to force the issue. How are you going to handle that?
I think it's no secret to anybody that I'm not going to shy away from a fight. If you come at me, I'll start swinging. But when it comes to Seth's hatred of me, I'm more confused than anything, because I don't hate Seth at all. I mean, I think to understand, you have to talk about the history between myself and Seth Rollins, and it goes back quite a bit. You're talking about a 16-year-old Seth Rollins came to CM Punk and asked him to train him to be a professional wrestler for free. That's the key part of that story that everyone always leaves out. Now, that entitlement, I think, has carried over into the adult Seth Rollins, you know, who wants to be the best in the world. He wants to be on everybody's top 10 list of the greatest of all time. But I remember a time when he was on the top 10 list of people to be fired from this place, and I shielded him from that. You know, I guess if I have to live in my shadow, I'd hate me too. Seth Rollins is extremely talented, multiple-time champion, Money in the Bank winner. Everything he did, I've done better, and I did it before he got here. Now, I don't claim to do those things because I wanted to thank you. I recognize that that 16-year-old kid had all the potential in the world. And in my absence from this company, Seth did a fantastic job of filling that vacuum, but simply put, the starter's back. Second string got to sit back down on the bench.
All right, well, listen, I appreciate your honesty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wichita, give it up for my man CM Punk, huh? Yeah! You know, Punker, when you're done in the ring, yeah, chant his name, go for it, let it out. Dude, when your days are done in the ring, old CM Punk, he's got a career as a politician ahead of him. I tell you what, that right there that we saw earlier tonight, that was a master class in how to spin the truth, right? You take a little bit of truth, you spin it and you play the victim, and CM Punk has been doing that his entire life. He's a fraud. He's a con man. You want the truth about me and CM Punk? I'll tell you the truth. CM Punk was right. I did go to him to get trained, absolutely. At one time, he was one of the best in the world, no doubt about it. I looked up to CM Punk. I idolized CM Punk. CM Punk helped me get my foot in the door here in WWE, no doubt about it. I respected CM Punk. CM Punk and I were friends. And if the story ended there, you might wonder to yourself too, why does Seth Rollins hate CM Punk so much? But the part of CM Punk's story that he left out will tell you why. When CM Punk walked out the doors of this company 11 years ago, I called him, I texted him, because I was a friend, because I respected him and what he stood for. And what did I get back from Punk? Nothing. I got ghosted by CM Punk. And it wasn't just me, it was every single person who was friends with Punk that worked for this company. Because if you didn't quit your dream job and your priorities didn't line up with Team CM Punk, then you were evil, man. And if the story ended there, okay. But that's not what happened, because for the next 10 years, all CM Punk tried to do was tear this company down. That's all he did. He talked as much crap as he could. He took any pot shot he could. And you know when he finally walked back in here? Do you know why? Because he failed at everything else. He burned every single bridge that would lead him to water. And the money was right. So yeah, guys. Once upon a time, I used to chant his name too. I used to respect CM Punk too. I wanted to be just like CM Punk. I wanted to follow in his footsteps. But somewhere along the way, I realized that he was a fraud and I wanted to be better than CM Punk. And I was. Everything CM Punk did in this ring, I did it twice. And I did the one thing that he could never do, and that's main event WrestleMania.
Hold on, we're gonna get there, ladies and gentlemen. Seth Rollins, you wanna give me shoes to fill, I will gladly fill them. The bad news for you is the last guy who did that was Drew McIntyre. So ask yourself the question, Seth, are you tougher than Drew McIntyre? You might think you are. Boston knows that you're not. And one thing I know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, there's not enough staples in the world to put you back together when I'm done with you. That doesn't piss him enough to come up and interrupt me? I know something that will. It's the same thing that has pissed him off for the 7 years I was gone from this company. And that's hearing, during his scheduled television time, the world chant my name.
CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Come on, Boston! CM Punk, CM Punk. Life is about perspective. And I thought maybe if I came out here, I saw you the way these people see you, it might give me a new perspective. It might make me feel differently about who you are. So if you don't mind, let me take a good, hard look here. Let me see. Nah, even from way out here, you're still an ass.
While I'm overjoyed you didn't come out here with that stupid song of yours, for first time in your life, you're actually coming from the right spot because you belong in the audience with the rest of the CM Punk fans.
Oh, you think that embarrasses me? It doesn't embarrass me to be out here with these people. I'm a fan, I always will be. I love this place. When you abandoned this place and you hoped that it would die without you, I put it on my back. I made it stronger than it's ever been. If anyone should be embarrassed, it's you. Because this fan He's got more WrestleMania main events than you ever will. That's a fact, Phil.
Oh, he said it was only a matter of time before they lock up in the ring, Wade. They may just brawl outside of it.
Oh,
here they go. CM Punk, Seth freaking Rollins, right to the barrier.
10 years worth of simmering bile has just boiled over. And now security and officials heading out here.
See the referees, producers, security, quick to break them up. Just beyond the barrier to our right, ringside.
So the opening salvo last week.
Oh, Punk is loose!
This one.
Punk is loose!
Not so much.
They're still going at it. As Adam Pearce, the Raw GM, the referees taking everything they can to separate Rollins and Punk off the steps!
Yeah, separating these two may well be mission impossible.
Punk said Seth Rollins is CM Punk's failure. And now they're in the ring opposite each other.
Yeah, this has been inevitable for years. It has been building. And right now, it is almost impossible to keep these two apart.
They went toe-to-toe, throwing right hand after right hand, and still trying to get after each other. And now Punk on the outside on the floor. Rollins inside being contained as they try to push Punk back. He picks up the steel chair and just throws it his way.
How long? Seth freaking Rollins, no Liberace outfit tonight, no Elton John sunglasses. Seth Rollins came here tonight to fight.
And the so-called stupid music never hit. Rollins said, I want a different perspective, the fans' perspective. Oh, and he's wrapping around here, going around the barrier. He's going through the crowd here at TD Garden to try to get to Punk. This is outrageous. Out in the middle, back end of the floor, and they're throwing haymakers again. And a kick right to the gut from Punk.
We're highly apropos in this building, the home of the Boston Bruins.
Look at the bulging eyes from CM Punk. Taking every referee, all the ringside security, and general manager Adam Pearce directing everyone. Look at the face of Punk to separate these men. And that is how Monday Night Raw gets off to a red-hot start in Boston. Yeah, you remember 4 weeks ago when Punk told Rollins he doesn't think about him at all? Boy, that's changed, hasn't it?
Tried to avoid Rollins, focus on gold. Rollins simply would not accept those terms. These are issues that have been simmering for years. 2 weeks ago, we got a Pier 6 brawl all over the arena at Raw. Hopefully, better behavior ensues tonight. This is just supposed to be a face-to-face, although let's face it, with these two egos, anything could happen.
Like what we saw in Boston. Oh, my. All over the arena floor.
Seth looks ready.
A week from tonight on Netflix. The mega match.
Took his ball and went home. The most industry plant, cliche bootlicker line I've ever heard in my entire life. What paragon of virtue did you get that from, huh? Who originally said that? That wanted to turn the people against the boys when he got told no, or when he got told you're wrong? Did Stone Cold Steve Austin take his ball and go home? You know, I haven't seen the man around these parts in quite some time. Did she take her ball and go home too? Or is it just me, Seth? You want to tell these people that I turned my back on them? You want to tell 15,000 strong in Houston that I abandoned them? When in reality, you just want to cry because I abandoned you. I was sick and tired, and I left this place, and you stayed and you ate it. We both made our choices. We both made our decisions. I have no regrets. None. I don't want to talk about the last 10 years. Let's talk about the last 10 months. Seth, how's your neck?
Good.
How's your knee, Nat? How's that knee? How's your insides? Because I watched Big Bronson Reed hit you with 6 tsunamis. How's your pride? Because you didn't get a modicum of revenge on him, and you saw me break his ankle in War Games. Self-proclaimed best in the world? Yeah, because I believe in myself. Self-professed martyr? You're damn right. I came back. I didn't want to make friends. I said very publicly, I'm here to make money. And next week, oh baby, I get to make a boatload of cash, making you the victim you so badly want to be, little brother.
Oh, cut that crap, man. Cut that little brother crap. That don't work no more. You know the difference between you and everybody else that left? They actually did leave, all right? My wife, she's taking a break to raise a kid. I know you don't know what that's like. Stone Cold, he said it was the biggest mistake he ever made. He understands about change, all right? You left. You wanted this place to die with the echoes of those CM Punk chants. You went on your buddy's podcast, tried to tear this place down. When that didn't work, you took every single shot you could to try to kill this place, and you still couldn't do it. And then you took a big chunk of change to go join the competition. How'd that work out for you? You want to call me a martyr? Nah, man. I never felt bad about anything that I did. I never felt ashamed. I fought and I stayed because that's how revolutions are made. All right? That's how they're made. They're made in the trenches, not by cowards who abandon their families. You stay in the trenches, you fight. That's how we win the war. And we won the war. And you want to come back in here and you want to wave the flag with us? No way. You can't big brother me anymore because I'm the damn big brother. So you will take another 10 years off after the 6, but it's not going to be a decision you make. It's going to be one I make for you.
You can recognize the pioneers because of the arrows in their back. I was the first one through the wall and I got bloodied for it. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me. I loved the place I worked. I just hated the guy in charge, and he loved you. And in situations where you should have had my back, all you did was shoot arrows in it. And then I leave, and lo and behold, he shows his true colors, and he stabs Roman Reigns in the back. And now he's dressed like an idiot, trying to play victim in a situation that he created. Those arrows kill weak people. The greats, above all odds, find a way to march forward, and I left because I had to, and I got far enough away until those arrows couldn't reach me anymore, and after a few years, I started to be able to pull them out. And after a few more years, I pulled them all out. And I came back because for 7 years, they chanted, mostly during your television time, my name. I should be dead, Seth, but I'm not, and oh, aren't the arrow throwers mad? Next week, those same arrows that were supposed to do me in, I carry to this day. And I'm walking into LA, Netflix, live and in living color, with a fistful of arrows, and I'm gonna jam them down your corporate throat.
I've never said this to your face. Maybe once upon a time you were a pioneer. What you have become is a cancer. You are a cancer to that locker room. You are a cancer in my brain. You are a cancer to this business. And cancer does not cure itself. The only way to defeat it is to cut it out. So in 1 week, you bring your fistful of arrows. I'll bring my eyes of fire and my heart full of hate and rage, and I will burn you to the ground.
Running high knee. Oh, Rollins caught him, intercepted him this time. Vintage buckle bomb. Stopped by Rollins. Will Seth Rollins extract the demon from his soul? No. Punk gets his foot on the ropes.
The buckle bomb from Seth freaking Rollins. The setup to the stomp. And once again, CM Punk.
Hey, look at Rollins. Question himself, wondering what the hell he has to do. Two of the toughest men in professional wrestling, Seth Rollins and CM Punk.
This is awesome. The whole night has been. And what a way to finish a historic evening. Two greats battling with everything they have.
Two men who've defined so much here in WWE over the past 20 years. The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect Seth Rollins, the Second City Saint, the voice of the voiceless, the ever-controversial CM Punk.
Cult of personality, still on the top rope.
A match years in the making has come down to this. Two men, both five-time world champions, physically exhausted. Rollins able to scale to the top rope. He's got Punk where he wants him. Superplex, roll through by Rollins. Look for the Falcon Arrow. Punk, GTS, go to sleep.
And I think he was out. Just so happened to fall right back onto CM Punk's shoulders.
Punk trying to muscle him up. He does. A second go-to sleep. Collapses into the cover. CM Punk wins.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
What a fight. What a night. What a win. For CM Punk.
CM Punk showing the Globe on Netflix why he is indeed the best in the world.
I mean, an absolute instant classic between these two. One shot at WrestleMania.
Cena now trying to drag Punk. Punk trying to fight out of this. Remember, ropes don't force any sort of break, but may give you some relief like Punk showed there.
They give you some leverage. Oh, wait.
Oh, stop!
Oh, God.
A stomp by Seth Rollins.
A stomp onto the steel outside of
And
the
John
chamber.
Cena now. A desperate Cena. Dragging Punk, center of the ring. STF is in. Rollins with a stomp to Punk. Punk is fading. CM Punk is fading. Punk trying to survive. Rollins looking on.
Punk's faded here.
Punk may be out.
There's no fighting him.
The official's right there. Seth Rollins just screwed CM Punk. John Cena's going to WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, John Cena!
John Cena has tied Triple H with his 4th win inside Elimination Chamber.
What the hell's Paul Heyman doing?
Paul Heyman with a steel chair in hand. There are no disqualifications in a triple threat match.
What are you doing,
Paul, what the hell are you doing?
The cogs are whirring in the brain of the wise man.
Yeah, you better pray.
Where's that chair going, Paul?
You better make the right choice.
You don't need prayers when you got a steel chair.
Go on, Paul.
No disqualification.
Paul Heyman has made his choice. Paul Heyman has turned his back on Roman Reigns to help his friend CM Punk, who now has a steel chair in hand.
Historic loyalty from Paul Heyman.
Loyalty to who? Roman Reigns is a sitting duck. Roman Reigns is defenseless. Oh no! Holy saying Paul Heyman low blown his best friend CM Punk. Heyman's in agony. Paul Heyman has returned to his original tribal chief.
You cannot trust a rat. Well, all of Roman Reigns' Christmases just came at once.
And now Reigns unloading on Punk with a steel chair. Paul Heyman has returned to the original tribal chief. It had to be a ruse all along.
My tribal chief! My tribal chief! Heyman! My tribal chief! Look! 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 Look!
And now, how apropos this would be.
It's yours, my tribal chief! That night in Indianapolis.
After a decade, payback is finally coming to Roman Reigns. Oh my God! Paul Heyman, you son of a bitch! You piece of garbage! Paul Heyman! What the hell did we just witness?
Low blows his best friend and his tribal chief! Rewind a couple of weeks. Seth Rollins said, "You owe me the favor now."
This is absolute insanity.
The devil's work is afoot.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget that Seth Rollins is Mr. Money in the Bank. A little reminder, Wade. Seth has until next June to cash in the contract.
Enjoy your reign, CM Punk, because eventually, when the healing is over, I will be haunting you.
Still playing mind games. The Architect. Oh my God.
Oh no. Oh no.
Not tonight. Not tonight of all nights.
I'd call it a miracle, but I don't think it's that.
And CM Punk and Seth Rollins now going after one another. Punk looking for a GTS. Rollins beating him down. Apparently nothing wrong with the knee. At least it doesn't appear that way. And now Punk with a briefcase to the face. And another one. And another one. And Punk getting the hell beat out of him by Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins looks as good as new.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins is cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase.
You gotta be kidding me! Punk is defenseless! Punk is helpless! A stop the Punk! A cover by Rollins! Oh my God, Rollins is the World Heavyweight Champion!
Here is your winner and new World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins!
Seth Rollins outmaneuvered CM Punk again!
Why do you pay the Oracle Paul Heyman? It's because that man is a wizard at the machinations of this game, and he's pulled it off again.
Punk's kryptonite. Seth Rollins promised Punk would never be on top as long as Seth Rollins is here. And he again made good on that promise. Seth Rollins, yes, Seth Rollins is the World Heavyweight Champion, and absolute power has come to Rollins and company.
This game changes in the blink of an eye after an epic performance from CM Punk. 12 years in the making. He got to the top of Mount Everest and didn't even have enough time to snap a selfie.
CM Punk was world champion for just over 5 minutes until that man, Seth Rollins, pulled off the ruse of the century. Remember, LA Knight said back in Saturday night's main event that he wanted to hurt Seth Rollins, didn't have the opportunity to do that. Planned to do it again tonight. And now, with the exposed concrete floor, Seth Rollins setting up perhaps for a stop. And oh my God! Punk! CM Punk! Through the crowd! CM Punk attacking Rollins through the crowd right before Rollins is going to stop LA Knight into the concrete.
Well, I can assure you, Punk didn't come here to help LA Knight. He came to hurt Seth Rollins.
After Rollins cashed in on Punk on Saturday, and now Punk pounded away on Rollins.
What are you doing?
I think reality just struck LA Knight. CM Punk's interference just cost Knight his match.
Oh, no! Braun Breaker just speared Punk, and a Knight breaker getting into was about cut in half by the spear by Breakker. And things are about to go real bad for Knight and Punk here. The 330-pound Reed dropping an elbow on Knight. And I mean, Punk went through that war with Gunther on Saturday. I'm surprised he's even able to walk tonight. And then he was speared by Breakker. And Braun, and a spear to Knight.
If we know anything about CM Punk, it's that as long as there is breath in his lungs, he will never forgive Seth Rollins for what happened at SummerSlam.
He may not have any breath after tonight. Rollins down. In position. And Rollins with a stop to LA Knight.
This is the message. This is the warning to the roster from Seth freaking Rollins, the new World Heavyweight Champion. Come at the King, you best not miss.
And now Punk being held back by Reed, and Rollins with a stop to Punk again tonight.
Absolute power and total control.
Great to be alive on a Monday night in Quebec City, or what? You make it real hard for me to stay angry, but then I think about how I should be World Heavyweight Champion right now. I should have gold around my waist. I should be here representing this company and you people as champion, and I'm not. So I'm a little bit angry about it. I have a Seth Rollins problem. Self-professed visionary who can't see what's right in front of his face, and that he is trying his best to be CM Punk. He's failing miserably. But listen, SummerSlam, did you guys watch SummerSlam? Yeah, I climbed to the top of the mountain for the first time in 12 years. I became champion in this company. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the cheers and the chants, but I can't help but feel that I maybe let you all down because I am not champion currently. So I apologize, but I will say this. I promise you, if you thought before I was relentless in pursuit of my goals, if you thought before I was obsessed with becoming champion, after realizing that goal and the reality of holding it in my hands and looking at you, the emotion in all your faces, I promise you I'm even more possessed to regain that title. They say hate the player, not the game, and I don't hate the game. I've cashed in on a few people in my time, but boy, do I hate the player, Seth Rollins. You're following in my footsteps. You're pretending to be CM Punk, and you pretended to be injured in order to let everybody's guard down so you could cash in when the time was right. Here's another promise, Seth. I'm gonna get my title back. I'm gonna take it from you, and when I get my hands on you, you're not gonna have to pretend to be injured anymore because I'm gonna break your legs.
And Rollins just collapses on Punk's shoulder, and Punk smells blood. He knows it's coming. He knows it's his moment.
Seth's already out cold.
Oh my goodness, somebody just low-blowed CM Punk. Who the hell is this?
What the hell? Oh my God!
Becky Lynch! Seth Rollins' wife! just low-blown CM Punk.
Punk at the... Oh!
Save the match one. Save the championship for Rollins off the stomp and the cover.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins!
Well, Seth said that he didn't need anyone tonight. Well, he indeed needed someone. You know what they say, Wade? Behind every good man is a great woman. And Becky Lynch saved the championship for her husband, Seth Rollins, tonight.
Oh my God, Seth Rollins stacks the deck in his favor. Well, the most dangerous card you can lay is the one nobody realized you were holding. Wow.
Well, Rollins got caught here, and we thought it was over.
Well, it looked like he shredded his knee, and here we go with the GTS, a knockout GTS. Already hit one. Here comes the second for good measure until the low blow by an apparent ninja hiding under the ring. That ninja, though, turned out to be the Intercontinental Champion and Seth freaking Rollins' wife, Becky Lynch. And once again, CM Punk having the championship ripped from his grasp by major chicanery from Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, let's just say it. Punk got screwed by Rollins again. And you had to know, Wade, that the architect, Seth Rollins, was going to have something up his sleeve. But no one in a million years would have thought that it was his wife, Becky Lynch.
The game changed before our eyes. And Seth Rollins apparently always has a master plan.
Oh, what's the matter? Wasn't the man you were looking for? But I am the man you're gonna have to deal with. Classic. Always chanting for a dope that doesn't work here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. I know what this is. This has nothing to do with you unless you got your phone on you and you can go ahead and call Seth and get his rotten ass out here right now.
How dare you? How dare you? Number one, you don't tell me what to do, okay? And number two, this has everything to do with me. You think that you only affect one person in my family?
Do I care about your family? No, I see where this is going and I don't want any part of it.
No. Hey, no, you're not going anywhere. You are gonna stay here and you are going to listen to what I have to say, okay? Because I have had to listen to you tell lies about my husband, berate the father of my child, the greatest man that I have ever known.
Your husband's a coward.
Shut up! Shut up! My husband has sacrificed more for this business than you will ever know. And he is everything you will never be, okay? He's hot. He's jacked. He's talented.
Oh, you're
He's
delusional.
champion. Oh, he doesn't interrupt me.
Well, I wish he would. I wish he would interrupt you right now so we don't have to listen to you anymore and I can punch his teeth down his throat.
Oh, yeah. Look at you go. You're just like them. You're just like them. Love the sound of your own voice. Love to get your own little chants in, your own stuff in all the time. You think when you walked out of here that it just affected him and his matches? No. No, it was your name that they were chanting during my matches to let me know that they didn't care about me or what I was doing or who the hell I was and the hard work that I was putting in, okay? Yeah, just like that. You're all so proud of yourself, aren't you? You're not the voice of the voiceless. You are the poster child for apathy. And these people, they think that I forgot about that. They think I forgave them because what? They put me on their shoulders and carried me to the main event of WrestleMania? No, they didn't get me to the main event of WrestleMania. I got me to the main event of WrestleMania. Just like me and my husband got this business to where it is today. I will not. You will listen to every word I have to say. This isn't about you. This is about me. I started a revolution. We're in the middle of a revolution right now. We run this business. We run both divisions. We are the champions. And my husband, he is a visionary. He is a revolutionary. He is Seth. And I'm the greatest female wrestler of all time. And it's not just me saying it, other people say it. Sports Illustrated says it. And we're gonna need you to get the hell out of the way, okay? Because you're not what the business needs right now, and we wish you the best in your future endeavors. She doesn't work here. But you don't fit the vision.
That was good. It sounded good, at least, but the vision's a bit blurry, isn't it, Becky? This is a 10-year beef because they chanted my name during your matches. I understand the magnitude of me. I'm the best in the world. And it's just not me saying it. It's 10,000 maniacs, 20,000 maniacs, 30,000 maniacs in Paris that are saying it. They chant my name if I work here. If I don't work here, they chant my name if I'm sitting in catering or if I'm in this ring. They chant my name if I'm champion or if I'm not champion. You know who else chants my name aside from all my friends in Paris? All the towns I was just in. Yeah, I'm talking about Liverpool, Newcastle, Birmingham, Manchester, Leeds, Cardiff. You know who I didn't see on all those towns? You and your stupid husband with your plastic belts. So tell me again who runs things, Becky, and I'll tell you the only thing that Seth Rollins runs is from adversity when it's staring him in the face, calling him out because he hides behind his title. And he hides behind Paul Heyman. And he hides behind Bronson Reed. And he hides behind Braun Baker. And now he's hiding behind his wife. And far be it from me to reduce somebody of your stature to just somebody's wife, because you're much more than that. You are a supremely talented superstar. You're the man. You just got bad taste and you married a bum. And I need him to know that. I need him to know that he's a paper champion, and I need him to know that this between us will never be over.
Hey, Punk! I've been looking for you all night, pal. If you got something to say to your world heavyweight champion, why don't you come on up here and say it to my face? Come on. Come on.
Becky, this is exactly the situation I wanted to avoid, because you know, and I know, and everybody knows, I would never put my hands on a lady. Thankfully, I got somebody who will.
AJ Lee! CM Punk's wife is here! AJ Lee taking it to Becky Lynch! Becky's trying to retreat! And AJ Lee, after a decade, nearly 3,800 is back. Down goes Lynch off the face press, and AJ Lee unloading on Becky Lynch.
AJ Lee going absolutely crazy in the ring right now.
Well, crazy is their superpower, Corey. We all know that. The Trailblazer, the original check buster, with a payback to Becky Lynch. Welcome back, AJ Lee. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch don't know what to think. The woman who made crazy cool is back.
Hey, this doesn't work. Hey, you want a match? You got a match.
Offer accepted.
At WrestlePalooza, you're both done for. We gotta get it back. We gotta put it into this. We gotta put it into this. No, we're the greatest of all time.
Oh, there goes the IC championship. Mixed tag team, Seth and Becky, Punk and AJ Lee.
Look out, WrestlePalooza, if it gets made official, mixed tag team action. AJ Lee got exactly what she came out here wanting.
I like that kind of trade offer.
I am AJ's husband. And I'm not gonna waste her time, my time, your time with an overcompensating, long-winded introduction as to who she is. I'll allow it. No explanation needed. It sounds like they know who I am, and it sounds like they came to see her, and they sure as hell know her name. I don't know who to start with. Who's the team leader here? Who's the man? Let me know. Becky, I'll start with you. Ladies first. I made a career in this company, on this microphone, in this ring, about telling people what I thought of them to their face. I don't need to talk behind your back. I just don't know. I'm overwhelmed at what to say about you two. I mean, look at you goofs.
Come on. You wouldn't know style if it punched you in the face, you idiots. Come on.
You brag about being the most, famous couple, the greatest wrestling couple, but you guys can't get on the same page, can you? You can't share that spotlight. We had to listen to 2 crappy songs. While I have no problem putting Cult of Personality on the shelf and letting this young lady light it up. You two share a brain cell. You obviously share a wardrobe, unfortunately. But can you share the spotlight? Or is Saturday just gonna be real easy for the two of us? Are you gonna be a unified front? Are you gonna be a happily married tag team? Or are you gonna let your egos get in the way?
Oh, wait. Egos. Shut up. You want to bring up egos. CM Punk wants to talk about egos. Point the finger at us. You are the most selfish human being I have ever met in my entire life.
Show my hot husband some respect.
But look, no, I'm gonna do something right now very selfless. It's going to hurt me immensely, and it's gonna make all of these people here happy, all right? I'm gonna do something very unselfish, and I don't wanna do it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm going to give CM Punk credit. This is the best decision you have ever made in your entire life. In your personal life. You can hate me all you want, I'm still the world heavyweight champion.
For now.
Best decision you ever made in your personal life. As far as business is concerned, inserting her into this is a mistake that you will regret for the rest of your days.
No, Sweet Cheeks. That mistake was yours. Because I wouldn't even be here if you hadn't used your own wife as a human shield. You're literally standing right behind me.
Nobody believed you were gonna come back, okay? Okay, nobody expected you to come back. I didn't expect you to come back. He didn't expect you to come back. These people didn't expect you to come back, okay? What's it been? What's it been? What, 10 years? 10 years you were gone? I couldn't believe it, but what I really can't believe is how irresponsible of you, CM Punk. How irresponsible. I mean, you say it yourself, you don't care about anybody. He said it, you're selfish. You say it, okay, you only care about 3 things, okay? You care about CM Punk, you care about my husband's championship.
That you will never have.
And in fairness to you, you care about AJ Lee. And AJ, I read your book, I have some notes, but last week you talked about how you've healed mentally, but how are you feeling physically? Because in your book, you talk extensively about the damage that was done to your neck. How's that feeling right now, huh? How's that feeling right now? Because, hey, Punk, you got into a blood feud with the man just because he took your crappy little bracelet because it had AJ's name on it. So how are you gonna feel when I am pummeling her face in? Okay? Because I am the greatest female wrestler of all time, and it's not just me saying it, okay? Other people say it.
Nobody else says that.
I say it all the time.
Sports Illustrated says it. ESPN says it. Okay? And so that means that you're not an asset. You are a liability.
Well, first of all, Becky, thank you for reading my book. I did not read yours. But you're right. You made a good point. I don't know how my neck is going to hold up on Saturday. It's been 10 years. It's been 10 years since I took a bump in this ring. I don't know what's going to happen Saturday. Just like I didn't know what was going to happen on SmackDown 2 weeks ago. I mean, I just skipped on out here and I saw your constipated face and I saw red. So it's not my neck you should be worried about. No, I won 2 titles on this damaged neck.
You've gone too far. Now you've gone too far. Shut up.
What you should be worried about is the fact that not even I know what I'm gonna do next. Because you're right. I am erratic. Yeah, I've been known to make a rash decision. I'm a Puerto Rican from New Jersey. Sometimes I shank a chick. Can't help it. Can't help it. But Seth, you made a plan and you used your wife as a backup plan. But you cannot plan for something you can't predict.
You don't think I can handle you? Me, Seth Rollins, multi-time world champion, can't handle you. Listen, little girl. You're not wrong. I may not be able to predict you, but your husband, I can read him like a book. And let me tell you something you may not know or want to believe about your husband. He has a nasty habit of leaving when things let him down. So, this Saturday, when my wife rips you into shreds, you better hope to God that he doesn't leave you too.
Oh, a swift response from AJ.
You know, I never put my hands on a lady. Thankfully, I have someone who will. This is your fault. Hey! Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? Back here, don't embarrass me.
This wasn't my fault. You got us into this. This is twice you're doing this. No, you're going into business for yourself. No, come on.
Now Punk is going chasing. Seth Rollins has
wait a minute,
Seth Rollins. Oh, manhandle! Manhandle slam as soon as Punk got out of the ring. Seemingly not on the same page for a moment, and then very much got exactly what they wanted.
Perfectly executed plot by the couple holding the gold.